My first unboxing. Let's see what 2,500 Rand in South Africa buys us. First item is this Hotwheels. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Doesn't have any writing at the bottom. Second item would be, looks like a Mercedes-Benz, definitely play one, 280 SL, 1958 1/43 scale, made in China. It looks like it's now Ray. Definitely play worn, definitely damaged, missing headlights. Next would be this R-Rock. I think this one I might put into my own collection. I think it's like 125 cars in total. So let's see what this is. Definitely play one. SM, never heard of SM. Rolls-Royce Silver Ghost, made in Hong Kong. No year on it. Scale 1/58. Nothing further. Next, we'll have a look at whatever this is. King Chrome. It's pretty light. It looks like a sizzler. I think they call them sizzlers, Hotwheels sizzlers. We have this larger scale McLaren in golf colours. It's actually pretty nice. Top Gear magazine. Oh, by BMW. This is a BMW. McLaren, let's have a look. Got some weight to it. I take it was a Le Mans car, Le Mans. Yes, okay, sorry. It's a BMW GTR, made by Corgi. So next up it's definitely Toyota. Let's have a look and see what it is all about. Very light. Pikes Peak Celica, done by Hotwheels, 1997. Let's see, what do we have next over here? Looks like a racing fantasy car. Let's have a closer look. Hot Wheels, early 2000s again. It's called the Asphalt Assault. Next we have one of these bigger scale models again. It looks like a fire truck. Seems to be missing one of the lights on top. Whilst the rest looks to be intact. No moving part there, no. Okay, made by Mercedes. So hopefully we'll see underneath it is licensed. I don't see any markings. Mercedes, I can't make out who the maker of this would be. And we go into this really funny little, it's obviously a postman pet, Royal Mail car, very heavy, very heavy. And metal on metal, no, maybe not. Definitely play worn, nice fixer upper I suppose. And this is Hotel, okay. Looks like it comes from the 1980s. Next we have what looks like a Porsche 959. When it's going to go into my collection if it is. I love these play-worn cars like this. Let's see what we've got here. It's a Maestro Porsche 959. Next we have what looks like a Peugeot, very heavy car. Looks like a Peugeot 504. I wonder what gave that away. Definitely play worn. It's also a Maestro. It's a very heavy little car. Next is this Hot Wheels. I'm not quite sure exactly what it is yet. It says stunt team on it. The back wheels obviously need some attention. I think Jay puts it around about 2014. Next up we got another postman pet. This time it looks like he's driving people around. It's their delivery mail. It's a very, very heavy. The last one is a Ertl. Let's see what this one, I suspect it would be the same. Ertl. 1990s. Next up looks like this little Jeep type of thing. Looks like the grill of the Jeep from the front over there. Let's have a closer look. Very light. It is a matchbox. '71 Willis. Didn't say much bottom. What do we have here next? Feels like it might be my stove. We'll do closer now. This is maybe a Jaguar. Let's see. It's a fast lane, just says made in China. Seems to be like a sound system or something at the back. Next item, nice and heavy again. Looks like what they're made. Oh, it looks like an ice cream truck with a toast on it. Sliding door. Okay. Let's see what this is. Matchbox. The back door's open as well. No, it doesn't look like they would. But there we go, matchbox. Also pretty heavy little car, this one. Obviously a truck from one of the transporter sets by looks of things. Got some nice weight to it. Hotwheels. I think the F puts it around about 2010. Not much else to go on. Next looks like a rally sort of car, like a Dakar sort of car. Very lightweight. I take it this is a Mitsubishi Pajero We'll look now. Yeah, Mitsubishi Pajero. Ooh, one of my favourite cars when I was a youngster. This is a Jaguar, I think it was XJ6 if I'm not mistaken. The one Roger May used to drive around in the Saint, except his was white. Let's have a closer look. And it is a Meister. There we go, Jaguar SJS V12. Next we have this, what looks like a Jaguar transporter truck. It looks like it could be Corgi. We'll have a closer look now. Any movement over there? No movement. It's got a looks like a tow bar here at the back. Yeah, definitely Corgi. Ford cargo truck. Next we have what looks like a very generic sort of Formula One racing car. It's Hotwheels there. One of the McDonald's cars. Look, they're very popular in the US, these McDonald's cars. I don't think they're really taken off much over here. The only problem is they were produced in the millions over there as they've been out as McDonald's toys. Next we have what looks like a PT Cruiser. It's just a scratch on the front. It's your Chrysler badge. Definitely played with. Feels like it's probably Meister. Yeah, it's Meister. Pronto Cruiser. Next is pretty odd looking Hotwheels. 6 wheels. It looks like it's a recovery truck. Let's have a closer look at him. Nice weight to him. There's metal there as well. So it is metal on metal over there. And it's called the toe jack. Oh, very, very nice little item, that one. Next we have what looks like a trailer. Probably hitch it up to the Jag that we saw earlier. I mean the Ford tow truck. It is metal, not plastic. It's tiny little wheels. Open back. And it's just a made in China. Nothing special about it. And we have what definitely looks like another rally car. Number 53 on it. I wonder if that's got any significance. Let's have a look. Definitely looks and feels like an older, yeah. It's called Off Track. This one I'm wondering if this isn't maybe a treasure hunt. I'll put it one side and have a look at it later. A closer look at it later. Just that sword and that flame just make me wonder. Just maybe an older treasure hunt. I'll put it one side and we'll look at it later. What looks like a little tuned racing car. At this stage may come down. Let's have a closer look. Just says made in China. Nothing special. Almost looks like it was one of those key cars. If I look at the back over there. Anyway, it appears to be a Hummer. Got some nice weight to it. I'm wondering if it isn't possibly a matchbox, but I don't think so. It almost looks like it's got a it looks like it's got a treasure hunt flag on it as well, so it's another one. I'll put aside if it is a Hotwheels. Let's see if I can find. No, it's definitely matchbox. Okay, definitely a matchbox Hummer. 1:70 scale. Next is one of these from Toys, from the Cars movie. But it's very heavy. It's definitely not plasticky. I don't know the names of all these guys. So if you do, drop a comment for me. So it's very, very heavy. Disney Pixar, done by Mattel. Very nice little car. Oh, this Jaguar looks like it might be one that goes onto the back of that truck that we saw earlier. Maybe not. It looks a bit wide, eh? No, this is definitely a Le Mans, Jaguar Le Mans. Let's see. Back end seems to have no tail or anything. I would expect there to be some sort of fin here at the back. Okay, it is Corgi, so it's the same maker as the one we saw earlier, XJ R12. extremely heavy. Stobart Express road door. Very, very heavy. Suspect it might be a matchbox. Let's have a look. No, it's not. It's a corgi. Yeah, there's quite a few corgis in here. The corgi was named after the corgi dog, a British company who really liked their queen, and their queen's favourite dogs were corgis, which is why they went with the name corgi. Next we have this very, very plasticky firefly. It just feels like it's plastic on plastic on plastic. We've got some crane movement there. A bucket. No, the bucket is fixed. No name whatsoever. Like I say, it's all just plastic. Nice for some sort of diorama maybe. Next, it looks like a very play-worn item. From the front it looks like it's possibly some sort of Corvette. I'll have to have a closer look. Hotwheels going back to the 1990s. I don't see any sort of name for it. Look, it's a very, very heavy car. Though it's very play-worn, it's very, very heavy. Next we have another smaller thing, but geez, it's heavy as well. It looks like a shopping cart. I know with the Hot Wheels sense of humour, it's probably some sort of gator bait. With lots of metal in it. It's called the Express Lane. See the tyres at the back maybe need some attention. Next is this very silver, what looks like a fantasy car again. Well, it does seem to have a badge in front. Let's look and see what we got here. Crescendo. Okay, make it, doesn't make much sense because K would make it around about 200, no, maybe make it to 2014, 15, 2015 I think. But the costing says it's a 2016. Anyway, it's a Crescendo. Next up we've got another fire truck. This one's pretty heavy and pretty neat. Looks like it's quite possibly a matchbox. Yeah, definitely matchbox, a bucket fire truck. Nice and clean. So moving parts still move. Next definitely looks like one of the fantasy cars. Let's have a closer look. Hotwheels Custom Cougar 2001. A lot of these cars seem to be coming from the late 1990s, early 2000s. Next we have this Beetle, very light. I suspect it's probably something like a Meister. I don't think it'd be anything better than a Meister over there. Very, very light. I can feel it's very cheap made. But it is a Beetle. Yeah, definitely. Volkswagen New Beetle. Next we have this one's also pretty heavy, Toyota from Hotwheels. Obviously some sort of Toyota rally vehicle. MRZ. Got some nice weight to it. Again, around about the 1990s. So that's MR2. Nice car anyway. Next we have another one of these Jaguars. Yes. I said I think this guy had a thing for Jags. So we're in loads, done by Corgi, play one. We have this little Safari, definitely missing pieces to it. Looks like a Land Rover, one of the Land Rovers anyway. Definitely very play worn. It's a majorette, so it's new quality. It's got some good shocks to it. Availability is pretty good. Overall, a nice little car. Next, I've got no idea what this is. Some sort of boomerang car. I suspect it's just one of these Chinese specials. It's a majorette, friction. Anybody knows anything about it? Let us know. Maybe the fiction is science fiction. Next we have this tiny little car. It looks and feels like it might be like a 1 to 72 or possibly even smaller. It looks like a Mercedes A-Class. And it is a matchbox for looks of things. No, it's a Relax. 1 to 72. I think I'm actually going to put this one in my collection as well. I'd say definitely something to off-road again. So you can see what it is. It is a matchbox. And it's a Vauxhall, which we call Opal. Frontera. Definitely play worn, but geez, you can just imagine how good this thing will be if it's been restored. Next looks like a little KLM box that you put on the aeroplane for storage. So it definitely opens up both sides. So maybe you'll find a car that actually ends up going on. Surely there must be something. Next we've got this little race car. It's got quite a lot of weight to it as well. At this stage I'm not quite sure what it is. Doesn't look familiar in any way. Let's have a closer look. Okay, LFL. So this means it is part of the Star Wars series. Okay, and there's the Star Wars sign as well. I should have picked up on that. So I'm not sure whose car this is, but it's one of the cars from the Star Wars collection. There we go. And from the Empire Strikes Back. Spectate. I'll actually put this one side so I can see whose car it was. Here we have another tiny little car. Suspect also 1 to 72 in that region. It is a Hotwheels and it's called the Catapult, 1998. Looks pretty small for a Hot Wheels car, but it is what it is. Huh? Here we have another Porsche 959 by Meister. Compare it to the other one. So one of them I'm going to keep for my collection. Let's compare it to the other one. They both look exactly the same. Yeah. Which one do I keep? I think I'll keep the more play one. I'll keep this one. Next up, it looks like one of the old Crown Vic police cars, but not as a police car. Possibly a Ford. Pretty heavy. It's a Honda Prelude, maybe. A Honda Accord. Okay. Definitely play one. Definitely a Meister. Next we have what looks like this very nice Land Rover. Land Rover Defender. It's got quite a bit of weight to it. I almost want to say it's a Matchbox, but I don't see any indication, so let's have a closer look. And it is a Matchbox. It's a very nice vehicle. So one that looks like it's in pretty good nick. Definitely a Porsche. I'm wondering if it is in the panorama. If it is, it's going to my collection. And the mirror. Yeah, so I'm putting this one in my collection as well. Next we have what looks like this Porsche 956. Feels old, looks old, got quite a bit of weight to it. So Porsche, or is the gear? Porsche 356, yeah. And so I like the outlaw version of it. Next looks like one of the older Hot Wheels fantasy cars. Track races. Definitely got the weight for a track. And it's Hot Wheels prototype. Metal base. Top feels metal to me too. Feels like it's metal on metal. Next looks like maybe a Cadillac from Hot Wheels. Also feels it looks like one of the smaller sort of sizes. It doesn't quite look 1/64. Looks like it might be smaller than that. Let's have a closer look. It is a Cadillac Sian. Never heard of a Cadillac Sian. Next, I've got no clue. It just looks like a very plasticky sort of thing. I suspect I'll turn it over and find it's just a made in China special. I'm not even sure what it's meant to be based on. Let's have a look. So definitely plastic on plastic on plastic. Oh, it's got some writing, let's see. Oh, wow, okay. It's a Nestle promotions car. Personally never heard of Nestle's promotions car, but there we go, we found one. Next is this extremely heavy. I suspect again would be a Hotwheels Fantasy. Very, very heavy. The skull on it. Hotwheels. It's called the Screaming Hauler. I'll put this one aside and see if I can find any more info on it. I mean, that's metal. That's metal. That's metal at the bottom. Looks like another Hot Wheels Fantasy car here. This is the Fast Fish. Next we have this, what looks like a tuned thing from Cars. What's his name? McQueen Speed, Steve McQueen Speed. Something McQueen anyway, I think. Very much a tuned car. It's got some weight to it, mind you. Although it feels plastic on top. Okay, I'm not quite sure exactly what these things are. And there's no turning of the wheels. I've got no clue, sorry. A very, very heavy car here as well. Definitely looks and feels matchboxy. Looking at the front, possibly a Rolls Royce. Doors do open by looks of things. Yeah. Definitely a Rolls Royce. Huh? Old Leslie. Yeah. Definitely matchbox. So this would be one that would definitely be worth restoring. Next we have this bigger scale Land Rover. Just feels very light for its size. Just wondering if it isn't possibly a Corgi. Yeah, no, sorry, it's Barago. 1/47 size. Not bad. Next up is this Formula One. And definitely Hotwheels, got some nice logos on it. Pickin euros, brother, master, oh, it's obviously from Big Brother. And you've got MasterCard, you've got DHL, Honda. Let's see what it says. Definitely Hot Wheels. I'd say it's definitely based on a proper Formula One car from that time. Next up, looks like another Ertl, Postman Pat. So very heavy again. Next is another extremely heavy Hot Wheels fantasy car. It says track races on it. I think it's one that's designed for Hot Wheels tracks. So there's a lot of weight on this thing. A lot of weight. Metal base. Crazy Eights. It's actually a really nice one. A bigger scale, a lot of weight on it too. Obviously one of the cars from the Cars movie. I'm not sure if this green splatter is part of it or if it's something that's happened to it since then. It feels like rubber tires. No, definitely plastic tires. I think it's one of the cars from the Cars movie. Those two, I sort of give it away. I think the splatter is actually meant to be there. Let's see what we got here. It was made for Disney Pixar, so definitely Cars. And done with Mattel, so like I say, a lot of weight to it. Oh gosh, we've got a trailer for the Jaguars. I take it this will hitch onto the back of the truck, and the second Jaguar would probably be placed on there. Pretty nice actually. So I take it to be Corgi again. Lots of movement there. The Corgi again. So maybe put that together and do a set. Another car from the Cars series, or Cars movie. Again, it's pretty heavy. It's a smallish car. The wheels are a bit dinged up over there as well. I think it's meant to be one of the older cars from there. I can't quite make out what it says at the back. Oh yeah, it's definitely from the movie. Next we have this very nice looking little bucky over here. I'm just wondering if those two slots at the back, if it had something that went on it. Let's have a look. So a lot of weight on it. Dust on it too. Called Hotwheels switchback. So it's very, very nice looking car. Next we have this Corvette, probably from the late 1990s. I suspect he's going to be going into my collection. Let's have a look at what we got here. I think 97 is the year. That's what it's done. Yeah, 97 Corvette. Yeah, another one for my collection. And I can't quite make out what this one is. Looks like maybe one of the Ford Windstars or something like that. Taking a bit of a beating. From the front looks like it might be some sort of Chrysler actually. It's a Galaxy. Looks like there was something up top over here that's totally gone now. A real toy Ford Galaxy. Okay. One of the oldest castings from Hot Wheels is this twin wheel. And this looks like a pretty old twin wheel at that. That's at 1993. Very, very heavy car. Lots of metal in that. Next is this tiny little, oh, it's a greater snowplow. It's some sort of snowplow. Yeah, to clean the streets. Like the earlier fire truck, I suspect it's plastic on plastic. I'm going to find nothing at the bottom. No, we do find something. I don't know what that means. LGTL. And that's about as much as I can tell you about it. Next up we have this pretty heavy sheriff's car. I'm wondering. It's got a lot of weight, but it looks master-ish. Let's see if we can see any more about it. Definitely lots of playwear on it. I think one of those that can, oh, it's a matchbox. It's definitely a matchbox. Definitely one of those that can be fixed up nicely. It's a Dodge Monaco. Next is one that's been around with the Matchbox, with Hotwheels as well, was the 24/7. They've used it as holiday cars in the past, etc. as well. So let's see if this one's got any significant day on it. It's been used as kind of like an Earth Day, and this one just seems like it's a 24/7. Another heavy little car, looks like a little Porsche again. Is it that 911 Cabaret? If it is, it's going into my collection. Let's have a closer look. That's Hotwheels. And that's a Master. Porsche 911 Speeder. Do I keep it or don't I? Yeah, no, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. I'm putting it into my collection. It's another heavy little car. I like the fact it says Sir in front, my nickname. I wish. Definitely feels Hot Wheels. But I guess not, I'm wrong again. It's just a generic Chinese car. Lots of weight to it. Has a nice clean, that looks like an Infinity badge in front of it. Infinity or Lexus? It's Infinity. Infinity, no, it's an Oldsmobile. Okay. Oldsmobile. And it's a Master. Oldsmobile profile. Okay. Of course, there will be a motorbike. I'm surprised I haven't found a Batman. Hot Wheels motorbike. Nice and neat, nice and clean. So metal, it's actually pretty heavy. Pretty heavy for a bike, for such a small little item. It looks like it's from the year 2000. Now we have another hauler. I think the last one surprised me by being a corgi when I thought it was actually a matchbox, so this is also a corgi. Let's have a closer look at him now. Leyland, so definitely be British. Yeah, he's a corgi. Leyland Terrier. Nice. Next is this very odd looking Scottish bloke with his Scottish cap on and tartan. It is extremely heavy. I take it's meant to be some sort of petrol tanker, oil tanker, whatever, petrol tanker, petrol carrier. Very, very heavy. And I think I have seen this before. I'm sure this is a corgi. Very, very heavy, but yeah, he's a corgi. Nothing else on him. Like I say, very, very heavy, very, very nice actually. I like it. I don't know what I do with it, but I do like it. Next up is this nice looking Bucky. Definitely a Hotwheels street breed. Not sure what sort of Bucky it'd be. GMC maybe. Let's see if you can see anything. Ah, it's one of the Hotwheels made ones. I mean, McDonald's, were made for McDonald's. Okay, just I wouldn't mind in presents or gifts like that in my McDonald's. Next is one I suspect I'm going to be keeping. This looks like a Plymouth Barracuda from Hotwheels. Very nice and neat. It's a Barracuda, I'm keeping it. There we go, Plymouth Barracuda. Next is one of these Hot Wheels once again. Looks like maybe like a Budger racer or something. Doesn't actually have a name on it. Next up, Lowrider, Chevy Impala. What can this be? We'll have a closer look now. Very nice, very, very nice. Very, very, very nice. And a Buick. It's a Buick. Nice car. Used to have one of these older models again, looks like a Model T Ford. Model something Ford anyway. No, I don't think it's Model T Ford. I can't remember who the other one was by. Almost looks like it's meant to resemble the Matchbox yesteryear, although I don't think this would be a Matchbox yesteryear. Could be mistaken though. Definitely not Matchbox yesteryear. The other one was a Silver Ghost. This is 1907 Peugeot, made in Hong Kong, 147. No other real information on it. This makes me wonder if that KLM thing that we found earlier isn't maybe part of this international airport. Again, it doesn't feel like it's Matchbox. I've been mistaken a couple of times today. Feels very light, so maybe like a Meister or something. That's got the touch on. I suspect there might have been something there. Yeah, just a generic made in China. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this. It's meant to be a school bus. So like the snowplow and that earlier fire engine's just plastic. I suspect we're not going to find anything at the bottom of it. Tires do turn, mind you. That is something, yeah. I can't make it out, mind you. So micro machines, okay. So this is a micro machine. Well, there we go. The Pickin School District micro machine. Next feels very much like a corgi. Once it's open, we'll have a closer look. Definitely feels corgi-ish to me. Probably just one of them made in China sort of special, some sort of delivery truck. Okay, it is a Meister. It is a Ford Econovan. Definitely a Hotwheels fantasy. Looks like it might be one of those that light up at night. It doesn't have any sort of name to it. So yeah, no clue. Here we have another little trailer. Let's have a look. Probably majorette. There we go, majorette. Old majorette. Do we have a Ferrari? It looks like we have a Ferrari. Is it the old 308 or Testarossa? be a Meister. Your Ferrari badge. Yeah, definitely Meister. It is the 348. We've got another little trailer. I'm quite sure it's meant to be all those little grooves on top of it. Well, if this isn't possibly the KLM one. Somehow it looks like it could possibly be the one that little KLM bucket went onto. It's just a made in China, nothing else. Here we have another old style twin wheel. These old ones are a lot heavier and things like that than the ones of today. So this casting has been around for a long, long time. And what looks like a F40. If it is F40, F50, it will go in my collection. Let's have a look. Definitely feels Meister-ish. I said I like this play-worn. Yeah, it's F40, so he's going in my collection. It looks like another one for my collection. This looks like the Countach. Oh, it's a Diablo. Oh, it's going into my collection. Here's another one of these Hotwheels track star cars. Called the Chevy Shocker. Next one feels pretty old. I say that because it's definitely metal on metal. Extremely heavy. Very, very heavy. Almost aren't in the best of shape. Well, I know it's Hotwheels because of that. What Hotwheels is it? Turbulence. 1999. I can say very, very heavy. Next one up. I'm quite sure what this is, but it looks like it's got some of that same green splatter we saw on that cars thing earlier. So maybe I was wrong about that. Definitely got some sort of paint splatter on it. And this is a Hyundai. I think it's the first time I've seen a Hyundai Hot Wheels, to be honest with you. Next is another one from Cars. I don't know what you call them, I don't know what their names are. But also, it's very heavy. I think these Cars ones were sort of the top end one of the cars. And the front tires are skew, but I'm not sure if that's meant to be or not meant to be, yeah. And these things are so weird as is. Next we have another, no, I won't say it's a twin wheel because it's only got the single engine. Maybe a one wheel. It definitely looks and feels Hot Wheels. (1993) Thailand. Is this a Jaguar? For a second I thought it might be the Aston Martin DBS or something, but no, I think this is just a Jaguar. XK8. Pull away a bit over there. It is a Meister. Next we have what looks like another one of those little airport vehicles. Instead, it looks like it's got a missing steering wheel. I think one of the trailers that we looked at earlier probably looks onto this, so I'd expect to see it just says China at the bottom. Yeah. So we'll find his trailer and put his trailer on him at some stage. Next we have another one from Cars. This one, unlike the other ones, feels very plasticky. The other one's definitely had some nice sort of weight to it. This one's got hardly any weight to it at all. It does have rubber to that, doesn't it? I'm lying. It feels like rubber at the back. It's definitely one of those push cars. Okay. No name on it or anything like that. Oh wait, there we go, something, yeah. This is Disney Pixar made in China. It doesn't have a brand name or anything. Next is another, what looks like Hot Wheels fantasy cars. There's race, oh no, sorry, Team Hotwheels. Definitely looks like some sort of off-road type of vehicle. It's another one made for McDonald's. We've seen quite a few of them today. It's just like an old version of a tuned Diora. Fat tires on it. And yet another one made for McDonald's. This one's also nice and heavy. Ultra. Definitely made for the tracks. Next looks like one of these airport buses. I suspect this is just going to be one of those generic Chinese cars. But look, it's pretty nice. It's got some weight to it. As you can see, made in China. A pity, because that's actually pretty nice. Next, I'm wondering if this isn't another McDonald's one. It's very neat, very clean. Some sort of Ford, like a Ford Mustang, maybe the boss. If it is the boss, I might just keep it. Yeah, I think it is the boss. I suspect at the bottom it's going to tell us made for McDonald's. Yeah, it's the boss. The boss 302. It doesn't say it's McDonald's. Okay. I'll be keeping this one. Just when I was saying I don't think I've ever seen a Hyundai in Hot Wheels, here's another one. So definitely one of the track races again. So it carries quite a lot of weight to it. And it's a Hyundai Turan. Definitely heard of that car before. Next looks like a bone shaker. One of the older bone shakers. I think it's a bone shaker, maybe not. Usually the bone shakers have got that skull in front. So maybe it's like a 32 Ford or something. Oh, it's the Midnight Otto. The same car as Penguin in the Batman series cars. Must admit this one looks familiar. Definitely looks familiar. Definitely Play One Way looks familiar. Closer look. Slingshot. That's why it looks familiar. It is the Slingshot. Definitely an older version of the Slingshot. It is metal on metal. Nice, it's been cleaned up. The next one's pretty neat. Looks like an old Ford truck. This is, so that one before it will probably be Chevy. Chevrolet SSR from Mazda. Looks a bit like maybe an Otto. Possibly. No, maybe not. Looks like a Chevy from the front. Is it the Nova? Maybe a Chevelle? Camaro? Some I get the idea this one's going into my collection. It looks like the Chevelle, eh? Yeah. I'll have to have a closer look at this one. This looks like, yeah, the old BMW that old Ralph Schumacher used to race in the 1990s Formula 1. It's a very nice Formula 1 car as these ones. It's definitely the BMW from not Michael, Ralph Schumacher's days. If you remember how he crashed with this thing at, I think it was Indy. Next looks like a little Audi TT. If it is, it will be going into my collection. Let's have a closer look at him. It definitely feels Mazda-ish. No, it's a matchbox. Yeah, it says Audit T. I think that is a big mistake because this should be the Audi TT. Anyway, he's going to go into my collection. Here we have a little trailer. Next one up looks a bit like I'm going to say like a Rimac, but I don't think it's the Rimac. I'll have to have a closer look and see what he's all about. No, it looks more like the Senna over there, McLaren Senna. Yeah, I'm sure it's a McLaren Senna or P1, possibly the P1. I think this one's going into my collection. Yeah, there we go, the P1. Definitely play worn. Mercedes. Some sort of Mercedes SUV. Looks like one that could be fixed up nicely. I wonder if it's on Matchbox or Corvette. No, it's Master. The R2500. Next we have this tiny locker. I wonder if it isn't one of those micro machines again. Does look like it could be an Audi. It's another Audi TT. As small as it is, it will go into my collection. We'll have a closer look at him now. So it's tiny. Definitely an Audi. Nicely play worn, very nicely play worn. Okay, it's a real X. Yeah, he'll go into my collection. And yeah, we have a bone shaker. This time, definitely the bone shaker. Also casting. It's been around for a long time with Hot Wheels. A heavy fantasy car from Hot Wheels. Also, almost want to say it's a Screamliner. I don't think that's a Screamliner. Hammer Coupe. Pontiac Piranha Meister. Next up is one of these London taxis. Very heavy. I suspect maybe Matchbox, maybe Corgi. Doors do open on it. Suicide doors. Union Jack there. that is about matchbox 1 to 60. Nice one to restore, very nice one to restore. And it looks like we've got this old international airport set. I suspect this is just going to be one of those Chinese no-name brands again. I'll have a closer look at him now. He's got some weight to him. He's got a toe hitch, so I think you can connect up some of those trailers we saw earlier. I suspect it just says China. Next is Team USA, very heavy car. So we'll see now what he's all about. Team USA, I don't know if they were marking some sort of special event with it. I'm not sure. It's called the Muscle Tone. The last one I'm going to look at is this Coca-Cola. What to me looks like could be a Dodge or a Ford. I know there's lots of people that like the Coca-Cola cars. It is a Edo car, I've never heard of it, and it's a VW Caravelle Coca-Cola. Wow, okay. Okay, well that's what 2,500 South African rand. So that would probably be around about 125 odd dollars would buy you. Actually I lied, it won't be 125. It'd be about 115 odd dollars would buy you. So before we go, just see if we can get this Jaguar together. So we've got that. If we can hook on the trailer. As such. And then we've got the second one on it. And there we go. So nice little theme going over there. Anyway, thank you for watching.